Hello. Have I got a surprise for you? Not only do I have a new bra to show you, I have a Halloween story to tell you. This is from our friend, Miss Janieruth, Jane Redding, who is known as Janieruth on eBay. And her store is Janieruth's Fabulous and Funky Finds. So you can find her at Janieruth on eBay. This is so cool. She sent us the pictures ahead of time so I knew what was coming, and it's packed in like this little nest with all this pretty crimped paper. Check this out. This is just too cute. This is a spider bra, okay? But it's not just a spider bra. It actually has more of a theme than just a spider. This is modeled after the children's rhyme and story, "Come into my parlor," said the spider to the fly. And there's Miss Spider there. And this little saying right here is, "Come into my parlor." And over here it says, "Good times." And there's the little bug. And the spider says, or the spider's telling her, "Come on in." The wording on the cups, this one says, "The party's here." Look at the extra little spider dangling there. I don't know where she found this. She said it was fabric that she found that made the web. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And this web has all the little bugs caught in it and a spider about to eat, and the little red on there. It's incredibly detailed. There is amazing here. But I've got to read you the story. So I'm going to try to put this where you can watch it while I read you the story, because I think the story's hilarious. Okay. There is a new family in Forsythia Bush down at the corner of Iris and Lilac Lane. The neighborhood is all abuzz. A housewarming party is planned. Mrs. Argiope Arantia and her children have been busy hanging signs in the neighborhood, inviting all of the six-legged neighbors. They've festooned the parlor with silver webbing and dewdrops. The new red drapes are pulled back so that everyone can see the beauty they have created. As the neighbors pour in, the children invite them to play a game of hide and seek. This game involves webbing, and the insects join in. We're not saying what's on the menu, but the hostess says it will be a huge surprise. "Come into my parlor," said the spider. There you go, said the spider to the fly. And this is the children's story that goes along with it. It's actually a poem called "The Spider and the Fly" by Mary Howitt. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. "'Tis the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The way into my parlor is up a winding stair, and I've a many curious things to shew when you are there." "Oh, no, no, no," said the little fly, "to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stairs can ne'er come down again." "I'm sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around, the sheets are fine and thin, and if you'd like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no, no," said the little fly, "for I've often heard it said, they never, never wake again who sleep upon your bed." Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please to take a slice?" "Oh, no, no, no," said the little fly, "kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see." "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings, how brilliant your eyes. I've a little looking glass upon my parlor shelf. If you'll step in one moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." "I thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you're pleased to say, and bidding you good morning now, I'll call it another day." The spider turned him round about and went to his den, for well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. And so he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he came out to his door again, and merrily did sing, "Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with the pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple, there's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, mine are dull as lead." Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his wily, flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then near and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue. thinking only of her crested head, poor foolish thing. At last up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up into his winding stair and into his dismal den, within his little parlor where she ne'er came out again. And now, dear children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words I pray you ne'er give heed. Unto an evil counselor close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. By Mary Howitt.